Good evening, good evening, good evening. It's the Blizz back again. Came across something very interesting that I didn't even know was taking place. Apparently, Belarus has banned OnlyFans. Turkey has banned OnlyFans. Russia has banned OnlyFans. And I'm not 100% sure, but I think either China has too, or they're in a process of doing the same thing. Now, I say that to say this. With all these countries banning OnlyFans around the world, it's going to take a financial hit to that sector. And it's going to be the equivalent of working a 9-to-5 job. See, a lot of women decided to, when they was on a strong, independent type vibe, when they was having that hot girl summer, making a little money on OnlyFans. And I'm not hating. I'm just, it's the whole debaucherous nature that I'm addressing in general. But everybody ran into OnlyFans and, start thinking it was the thing to do. Destroyed marriages, destroyed relationships just to be a OF girl. And now, slowly but surely, if you look at the laws that are being voted on or being drawn up, the Roe v. Wade been overturned. Even in the UK, where they're talking about the same thing we're talking about over here in regards to DNA test at the birth of a child. You can't just pin a child on a guy anymore. All these things in conjunction with each other, it's just adding up. There's a lot of lawmakers and a lot of men in positions of power and making laws and policies that are tired of Western-minded modern woman's bullshit. And it's been coming down the pike for a long time. And I didn't realize that many countries had banned OnlyFans. And just look at it. Banning OnlyFans and then making laws that a lot of hot girl summer-minded women are not going to like. And simultaneously speaking, the women that are on dating sites are wondering why they're having problems dating. Let's use Exhibit A. "30 minutes a day on an online dating app." This is the beginning of the end of the feminism movement, the mindset, the ideology. It's unraveling like a thread in a garment to where women are getting on the internet making videos of how to be more successful at dating online. And then once that fails, they run to OnlyFans. But now OnlyFans is starting to unravel also. Because in a minute, they're not going to be able to pay out the money they've been paying these women who made, in their mind, career choices to get on OnlyFans and saw nothing wrong with it. Why not show a little of this and a little of that to these thirsty men out there who otherwise would never be able to even sniff the box the taco. And they ran with it while they had the chance. But seems to me that that chance is running out. Because I predict in the next 5 years, OnlyFans will be extinct. The thing of the past. It will go the way of Internet Explorer. Let's
with these like Instagram hoes. That's probably why. Don't just throw your IG on your dating profile and expect to find. Here are the most common issues.
Yeah, let's rewind that for a minute.
And a couple ways you can fix it. Complaint number one: online dating feels like a part-time job. I totally get it. Online dating is literally time-consuming as fuck. Something that you could do that could maybe help with this is set a time limit. So tell yourself I'm only gonna spend 30 minutes a day on an online dating app. Issue number two: you start talking to someone and they literally just drop off the face of the universe. Poof, they're gone. This has happened to me so many times, and even when I'm having like a really great conversation with someone, and it sucks.
That's
but
because
again,
the guy
it's
probably
that
realized you're
you can't get too excited about
not
someone
that
before you actually know
interesting.
them. You gotta set realistic expectations.
Not his type.
Yeah, they
It could
seem
be
cool and nice right now, but it's
anything.
like, I don't know this person.
You're
Issue
thinking
number
too
three,
hard.
you're matching with the wrong kinds of people. This is when I kind of say maybe it's time to give your dating profile.
This is what a lot of women do. Overthink and overanalyze. This is how all y'all end up on OnlyFans. Or what used to be OnlyFans. Because I predict OnlyFans will be no more. Just like the baby mama hustle is coming to an end. The child support hustle. They use a child as a means to drain a man of his resources, to bleed him dry. Especially if the start of, or these women see the guy dating somebody else, they want to make it extra hard for that man to move on and actually date somebody else, for fear that he might actually end up marrying the new girlfriend and make her the wife that she thought she was entitled to being. But it didn't happen. So her only recourse of revenge is to put the guy on child support. Not because he's a bad father. Oh, no, not because of that. But for revenge purposes only. Let her carry on.
Profile a little refresh. Oh, if you're a dude and you have all kinds of like shirtless photos on there and you're wondering why you keep matching with these like Instagram hoes, that's probably why. Don't just throw your IG on your dating profile and expect to find your wifey. You want to date a girl with a good personality? Show her yours. Issue number 4, people's photos aren't accurately portraying.
Show me how you pluck your eyebrows. How about that? Because them eyebrows look kind of rough. I mean, you know what? Let me leave it alone.
Who they really are. This is tough, and obviously it just kind of comes with the territory. Listen, I've matched with lots of people.
Shave that
on
shit
dating
off.
apps where they looked really attractive and just fell super short in person. It happens to
They're like
the best of us,
caterpillars
but
that
again,
you
why
arched on
still
your
don't
over your
judge someone
eyelids.
based off their profile photos. Issue number 5, your first dates suck. I totally understand this because I feel like for me, the majority of first dates that I go on, it's not that they're necessarily bad, it's just like lacking chemistry, right? You just kind of know from the get-go, you're like, yeah, I just don't think that person is for me. And that's super disappointing, and it makes you want to give
I
up.
bet
You
it's
don't,
because the guy's
it's
staring
one of
at
those
your
things that
eyebrows the
really
whole
good. But
night.
remember that this is a numbers game. I'm obviously not the first person to tell you this, but it's like, think about it. The more
thinking,
dates you go
holy
on,
shit, is she gonna turn into a
the better
werewolf?
chances of meeting somebody that you actually connect with. Remember that you're not alone, and I've gone through all this crap too. Hope that helped, and follow me for more tips. Here are the most common issues people have with online dating, and a couple ways you can fix it. Complaint number one, online dating feels like a part-time job. I totally get it. Online dating is literally time-consuming as fuck. Something that you could do that could maybe help with this is set a time limit. So tell yourself, I'm only going to spend 30 minutes a day on an online dating app. Issue number two, you start talking to someone and they literally just drop off the face of the universe. Poof, they're gone. This has happened to me so many times, and even when I'm having like a really great conversation with someone, and it sucks. But again,
You
this is
probably
advice
the
that I've
only
given you
one
guys before.
talking.
You can't get too excited about someone before you actually know them. You gotta set realistic expectations and just be like, yeah, they seem cool and nice right now, but it's like, I don't know this person. Issue number three, you're matching with the wrong kinds of people. This is when I kind of say maybe it's time to give your dating profile a little refresh. So if you're a dude and you have
How about deleting it and go outside and meet people? How about that?
That's probably why.
That works too still.
On your dating profile and expect to find your wifey. You want to date a girl with a good personality? Show her yours. Issue number four, people's photos aren't accurately portraying who they really are. This is tough, and obviously it just kind of comes with the territory. Listen, I've matched with lots of people on dating apps where they looked really attractive and just fell super short in person. Happens to the best of us, but again, this is why.
Okay, her eyebrows are distracting me. I'm sorry. I can't do it. But yeah, a lot of these, this is a two-prong attack on a modern woman's feminist ideology and thought process. It's all coming crashing down all at the same time. And OnlyFans was a safe haven for a lot of these women. Oh, I could run over here and make some money off these thirsty simps. Like, oh yeah, really? You think so, huh? And once again, the blizzard is in the wind. But before I go, allow me to let y'all all know. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Throw some dough into the Cash App. $ Cobra Clutch 357. Shout out to Replicant Fish. And shout out to Mad Bus Driver X. SYSBM. SYSBM. SYSBM.